Okay, y'all, right here I got some of that Model Magic. Now, that's in color biscuit. I got that from Joann's because I used to get it at the Dollar Tree and I can't find it. Now, that one's just the white, and so, um, you can use the white. I used it on the pecan pie that I messed up 37,000 times. But anyway, so I'm just gonna, smoosh it around there and flatten it down. And if any of y'all have made a pie crust, you know how it goes. So I tried to use my little rolling pin. It worked. It worked. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, try to roll it out and get it as flat as you can. Um, there. So it fits our little bottle cap hanging thing from the Dollar Tree. Anyway, so I'm just going to smash it down here against the pan to make sure I can get it like to hold and to stick against the sides of it. I didn't want to leave so much in, but I get told that I leave stuff out and they don't know how I did it, so I'm trying to do better with this. So anyway, I push it all up like at the top because you don't have a rim to go on because it's not a real pie pan, of course. And I'm just gonna like push it all up and get it real thick and then smash it all together up around the rim so I can make like my little pie crust. See? Can y'all see? And then I just pinch it. You know how you pinch it? Anyway, and now I'm going to take hazelnut chalk paint by Waverly, and I'm going to paint my entire thing because I think that looked more like pie crust. Okay, y'all, I got this at the Dollar Tree too. Now, this used to, I was going to say grow, but it didn't grow. We used to have this up on our hill down home growing up, so we played with this stuff all the time. I made cookies when I was a little girl. I love it. So, anyway, if it's a little bit dry, just get it wet so you can work with it better. And I'm just going to bolt up here. And see, I'm spraying some in the bag that I left in the bag. I want y'all to know that put extra water in it. And then I double bagged it in my little Ziploc bag there. And I feel like this is going so slow and I'm not used to this, y'all. Okay, all I'm doing now is making some pecans. We're making a pecan pie. Anyway, and it's so easy, y'all. You just smash it up and make them like oval. And then I took my little Cricut spatula and I sliced down the middle. And I just made them all different shapes and sizes. Now look, y'all. I made these nuts 3 times. I messed up this pecan pie 3 times before finally I'm like, dude. But anyway, I just wanted you to see. I just made tons of them. And then I painted them with hazelnut chalk paint and burnt umber chalk paint, trying to make them look as close to pecans as I could. Okay, so I got me a box here, and I'm tracing out one of those bottle cap things, a different one. You might want to do that before you put your pie together if you only had the one. Anyway, and I'm just gonna, if you cut these out in circles, sometimes it's easier if you make slices like that, see? And then it's easier to cut out your circle. And make it more straight. So, there you go. I'm trying to leave as much stuff in as possible, y'all. Please don't be mad at me. Anyway, so I do that 4 times, but I only needed 3. Now, I tried to put Mod Podge in there to see if it would dry clear. It did not. That's what I got. So, go a completely different route. Now, the first one I put hot glue in. It looked really good till it dried. Then it was white. And then the second one I put school glue in. I looked for clear, couldn't find it, and someone said that white one at the Dollar Tree dried clear. It does not in big blobs. But anyway, I hot glued my 3 pieces of cardboard down in there, and then I painted with that mixture of that burnt umber and hazelnut and a little bit yellow. So I mixed that together and I painted my crust. Now I put all my nuts in there. I put that Gorilla Glue from just that clear Gorilla Glue. And I squeezed me from some, whipped cream on there, which is just lightweight spackling. I'll show that later in the video how I mixed that all up. And then I made a little flower at the top with some extra nuts, 4 or 5 nuts. I think I changed it to 5. And then give me a little center, y'all. And then, look. Oh my goodness. Is that cute or what? I wish I'd made more nuts. But like I said, I'd already made 3. Made nuts 3 times and I killed them all, but I should have made more. I think that looks so cute. And I looked up what's the favorite pie for Christmas, and around the world it's pumpkin. And I thought, I want to do my favorite pie. My favorite pie is pecan. So there y'all. I hope y'all like it. And apparently, yeah, I showed a lot of this pie because I like it so much. Oh no. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to leave all this in, and I don't know how to take it out now. We'll just, oh, okay. There's the one that I drowned in hot glue. So, what we're going to do with that one is, I'm laughing at myself. See, I didn't go up around the edge, with that crust, and I used just the white, so, and painted it in a hazelnut. So you can do that. It doesn't matter. But here I'm going to take, I had a mixture of pumpkin and burnt umber from fall, and I just thought I'll use that, but I'll just make it a little bit darker because I want to try to make it the color of a pumpkin pie. So anyway, put a little bit more burnt umber in there. Want to make it a little bit darker. I'm just going to mix it up. What y'all think? Is that close? So anyway, I put a little bit of baking powder in there. Is that what it is? Yeah, baking powder or baking soda? Baking powder. No, baking soda. I don't know what it is. Can y'all see? Anyway, baking soda, I think. I don't know. I meant to do baking powder. I don't know what I meant to do. It's what we always do. Anyway, just to thicken it up, and I just painted it. I gave it 2 coats on top of my hot glue, and it's going to be my pumpkin pie. And I'm going to take some Mod Podge there and put it on there, and of course, and because I don't want it to scrape off because it is painted on the hot glue, and just plop that on there, and I'm going to take real cinnamon. That's my craft room cinnamon, y'all, and here we go. This is lovely. This, yeah, blop way too much. Well, guess what? You cannot blow cinnamon off of Mod Podge. It doesn't work. So, yeah, there we go. Tried to fix it. Yeah, not doing so great. Anyway, trying to dust it off. You know what I think? I think I was supposed to take the stuff that I was supposed to leave in. And I deleted the stuff that, wait a minute. I deleted the stuff I was supposed to leave in, and I took out the stuff I was supposed to leave out. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I missed y'all. Y'all, I've been working on this video since last Wednesday or Tuesday, something like that. Because this stuff takes forever to dry. So anyway, I got one of those popping bags from Dollar Tree. Now look, every one I got from Dollar Tree exploded on me, and messed up a lot of my stuff. So don't waste your time. Go get one from the Walmart. I don't think it's that much more. And by the time I bought the bags of those, and anyway, you just cut a hole in the end of it and just slide your little tip down in there. I'm sorry, I was supposed to be explaining that. Anyway, and I put it down in this cup so I can get it down in there easier. Now, lightweight spackling I got from Menards. I'll show it later. This stuff is so fluffy. It's almost like icing of some sort. I ain't even joking. It's a lot more fluffy than the one from Dollar Tree. Now, I paid like $7 or $8 for that from Menards, like I said. And I can't find it at the Dollar Tree, but it's a good deal, and I had a lot more to work with. So anyway, sorry. You guys know my sinuses and allergies on my pumpkin pie here. Yeah. This thing gave me fits. It looks like I'm milking a cow here in a minute, but I'm going to try to put icing around the edge, but it just, see, fussing and fighting with that thing. So, and it came out in different clumps and different sizes, because you can't put the same amount of pressure. You have to squeeze down at the bottom one time, then up top the other time, and it was just, I don't know, it was terrible. See how crooked that is? But, okay, it looks like it was homemade. Anyway, so I cut one of them little tiny balls from Dollar Tree, because I'm trying to, save on my lightweight spackling, and I hot glue it to the center there. Now, I'm just going to pop some lightweight spackle around it. Y'all, I've gotten a bajillion emails asking me to do sweets and asking me to do my take on it, and I don't think I have a take on it. I don't think I can do any better than anybody else out there, but I'm doing it for y'all. So, and obviously not, because my popping bags just hated me. And I put some glitter there on yeah, there, that. See? Blob. But see how crooked it is, but I still think it's cute, and I think it looks homemade. And it looks like a little teeny tiny pumpkin pie. And, yeah. Okay. Right here, I got one of those little cups, glass mugs from the Dollar Tree. And I clean it with alcohol. Make sure y'all clean it with alcohol real good. Y'all, this is one of my favorites. I love this one. So, see, I think I I think I deleted the stuff that I was supposed to keep in. Anyway, I took Crimson Chalk Paint by Waverly and some Rust-Oleum Linen White Chalk Paint, and I just mix it together here because I want to create a pink color, but I don't want like ballet slipper pink. That's the one I got from Waverly, but this turns out really pretty. It's kind of it's a darker, deeper pink. But anyway, see, I love this color. And after it dries, I gave it 2 coats. After it dries, I take one of them, those things, those piece of foam things from Dollar Tree, and I paint like just around the edge because I didn't know if any of it would show, and I did not want it to show. But it ends up not showing at all, so you don't have to worry about it. Yeah. So, we're going to hot glue it down inside of a little glass. Look at my sweatshirt with all the holes in it. Anyway, ignore my clothing half time, y'all. I think that's why a lot of people don't watch me. They think, oh no, she's such a bum. But anyway, oh well. So, just plop that down in there. Well, I didn't. I went really slow because I tend to burn myself a lot. Now, with this one, we're going to take, I take half of, that's one of the lower styrofoam bowls from the Dollar Tree, and I glue it down in the center. And I'm so glad I did, especially with this one, because I used the caulking. Now, it wants to run on you while you're using it. See, I don't know why this is all in there. Anyway, I'm so sorry if you're new here. I mess up on editing because I stink at it. But anyway, and I just took caulk and I started going like right around the outside. I try to like move it up and down, up and down. It looks like a jackhammer. Watch it go. Anyway, and until I work my way up the ball. Now, like I said, it did want to slide down it because it is a bit thicker. It's not going to stick as well. But just, oh my gosh, Abby. Just keep going all around till you get at the top, and look how crooked. I mean, you know. Anyway, that's just, yeah. So, but I'll fix it. I do add more to it. Abby, gee whiz, I'm so sorry. My dog is trying to torture me here. Anyway, I took a stick, like I think it was just a craft stick, and just started like poking up and down in it to make it look more like whipped. You see what I'm saying there? It's because I wanted it to, yeah. Anyway, it just looked crazy where it was running. And I took a straw, and I cut it in half, and I stuck it down in that styrofoam. And now I'm taking some cute little peppermint sprinkles and some glitter here. I ended up putting a lot more sprinkles on there. Yeah. And, yeah. So, I got those little sprinkles. Gee whiz, I can never talk. Sprinkles from Amazon. And I took one of those little candy canes from the Hobby Lobby Christmas tree ornaments and stuck it in there. And then I took and cut the peppermint off that pink tree there from the Dollar Tree. Well, I thought I was. And then I was like, why won't that cut? And then I was like, bloop, pulls right off. Anyway, so I stuck it down in there. And then I cut off a piece of my little tree, the top part of my little tree, and I stick it on the top there by the peppermint. That's, look. Because it's so cute. I think so. Oh, goodness. Deborah Broussard said, could you add some funny things in there? I like that. So, there you go. That was funny. So, and then I'm going to take some puffy paint, and I'm going to put it on my tree and my peppermint and my candy cane to make it look like it snowed on it. And then I'm going to take that door hanger there from Dollar Tree. I took it apart, and I'm going to take that little bow. It's a candy cane bow. And a hot bell. Gee whiz, and a jingle bell. And I'm going to glue it down. And then I take those little sticky styrofoam snowflakes from the Dollar Tree. And I put one in the center. And I put some around my little mug here. It's so cute, y'all. It is just so adorable. Oh, no. I love it. And I hope you like it, too. Because, I don't know. I just had so much fun with this, y'all. I could have made a million things. Look how cute that is. Now, that caulk, it dries kind of gray looking, you know? So, if I were y'all, I would, if I used it, I'd wait till it dried, then paint it. And then maybe put Mod Podge on it, and then put your sprinkles and all that jazz on it. Well, then you couldn't put your little peppermints and straws down in it. Well, you could, but you just paint around it. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I think it's adorable. I love it. And when you shake it, it jingle bells. Anyway, Okay, y'all, this one is so simple. I just got a bunch of different tissue paper I got from Sam's last year, and I'm just going to cut little pieces out of them, you know. And the Dollar Tree this year has these little, what am I using? Oh, that's just pieces of dowel rods that I've cut off over the years. And y'all can take a plunger and cut it up, or get those dowel rods that should you get 3 in a pack for $2 at the Walmart, and cut them down. And I'm just going to use regular Scotch tape, and I'm just going to wrap it up in the tissue paper, because I'm making me some little candies here. And I believe this is what I'm decorating my kitchen in. Anyway, and you just twist up the end, and I took some of those top cleaners, and I took baker's twine. I used a little bit of everything, y'all, just to tie up the little ends there. Yeah. And then those little tiny balls, those are new to me, to Dollar Tree this year. And I wrapped some of them up, like to have some little truffles. Sorry, y'all, I'm getting me a drink. I don't mean to be so loud. Yeah. And I was just trying to show you the different little pieces I used. And that tape, and tie up the end, and twist it up first. That's the best. And then tie it up. And then if it's too long on the end, just trim it down. I didn't have to do that with a few of them. Now, on that one, I did glue 2 tumbling tower blocks together to make a piece. And then I did just do 1 tumbling tower block and wrapped it up too. Now we're going to take that little crate there from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to give it 2 coats of Rust-Oleum linen white chalk paint. Now, I take that glittery ribbon. I thought I had more of that, but I didn't, which really made me sad. I have a little bit of green, a little bit of white. But anyway, there's the red. And I'm going to wrap it around the center of my box. Yeah. Move, Jess. I get up and these dogs get in my seat like, oh, well, she's gone forever. Anyway, yeah. So just hot glue around the center of your little box there. I'm sorry, I left some, I'm trying to do better, y'all. Anyway, I cut it off and just, met it up there at the end and hot glued it down. And then I took that red and white gingham fabric, and I just shoved it down on my little box the best I could. Yeah, just work it down in there. And I'm going to set my little candies down in there. Now, I took those little foam stickers from Dollar Tree. I lost that footage, or forgot to turn my camera on or something. And I put it on from my little candies there. And then one of them, I put a couple of those little reindeer on. And one of them, I cut the reindeer head off on the single tumbling tower block and put it on there sideways. So, anyway. And I'm going to take that little Christmas tree from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to give it 2 coats of Rust-Oleum linen white chalk paint. And I'm going to take these 2 little pieces. You got them laying around everywhere. And I'm going to wrap them with that pop cleaner, and hot glue it on the front of our little box there. Okay. Then we're going to take one of them little stores that you get in that thing from the Dollar Tree. And what I do, it's just crazy, but I did it anyway. I hot glued my store to that ribbon, and I even cut it and pieced it together because I wanted that glittery on my little star at the top. And I take that pop cleaner, and 2 of them actually. One pop cleaner goes all the way around, and you have a little bit left over. But one of them I went against the edge, and the one of them I laid it right close to it, right on the inside, and I wrapped it around that little tree 2 times. Yeah. That one's trying to go in the... It actually does. If you pre-bend your pop cleaner, it's easy to do. And then I'm going to take my knife here and cut off the extra ribbon. And I take a little teeny tiny piece of craft stick that I cut off of something. And because that pop cleaner pushes that out, and I'm going to hot glue the star down there. And then I take a regular craft stick, and I'm going to hot glue it to the back of my little Christmas tree. Excuse me. And I don't know if I should have done this, but I did. But anyway, it's done. So then I hot glued it to the center of my little box here. And I paint over that. So, yeah. But anyway, I just wanted to show you how I glued it on there. So, yeah. So the tree will, like I said, even. Now, I take one of those little... those things, the little sign things. Anyway, from the Dollar Tree, it's got the clothespin on the back of it, and I tear the clothespin off. First I painted it red, and I changed my mind, I painted it white, and then I take more of that ribbon, and I cut it down into fourths. And I hot glued around the edge of my little sign, and I just put 5 and then a C, 5 cents, and I'm going to hot glue that to my box because that's our candy. I'm sorry about that noise. Please forgive me. And, yeah, going to hot glue that on there. I'm sorry, I forgot to turn the volume off my phone. So there you go. Look at my little candies, little candy box. I think it turned out cute. I put a couple of those little Christmas trees down in there. I think this stuff is going to look adorable in my kitchen. Yeah, I was making a sign. I didn't get it finished because I'm like, it's Friday. I've got to put out a video. Okay, y'all. I got one of those mugs from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to give it 2 coats of truffle chopped paper waving it on the inside. And I got my Mr. Pen here. Now, it cuts little tiny, it's like a protractor, but it cuts. Anyway, I was trying to measure the inside because I think that would be how you do it. And then I was like, whoa, that's way too big. I cut this 45 times. Y'all know I cannot measure. So finally, I just turned my glass upside down on the styrofoam, measured it that way, then cut it out, line it up and cut it out. And I'm going to hot glue it down inside my jar. Now, I wish that I wouldn't have went as high. I wish I'd cut it a tad bit smaller and shoved it down in there further. And you'll see why in a little bit. But anyway, I'm just taking my knife and cutting that hot glue off that got stuck to the side. But then I'm going around the edge, going to seal that in to try to make sure it doesn't fall down. Because you know. And I'm going to paint it with the Truffle Chalk Paint by Waverly. Okay, and now I'm taking a tag, a gift tag. And I don't know where I got these, y'all. It's hard to tell. Most everything I get from the Dollar Tree. So that may be it. I'm not sure. But anyway, neither here nor there. I'm going to hot glue that to the front of my little jar. I put some Aleene's tacky glue. Excuse me, and some hot glue, and gonna hot glue that down. I don't know what made me decide to use that tag. I thought it was cute, and I love the tartan plaid. And anyway, it says Merry Christmas or something, and all that jazz. So anyway, so I dropped some more hot glue in there, and I took that same modeling stuff, and I made some little tiny marshmallows. There again, lost that footage because I'm just that good. Anyway, and my hot chocolate is boiling. Anyway, so there they are, and I just set them down on there, but the glue had already started cooling, so they're just sitting on top of it. And I'm like, dude, I don't know about that. So anyway, I took some more hot glue and went in between it and stuff to make it look like they're actually sitting down in chocolate, but then that actually brought it up too high. I know, right? Anyway, so y'all, look how cute that is, though. Oh my goodness. Anyway, and there it is. But see how high the marshmallows are setting up? I wish they were sitting down in there lower. But yeah, anyway, I still think it turned out adorable. So yeah, I don't know. That one and another of my husband's favorites. But the other one, you'll understand more why. And I wanted to make sure you knew what it looked like. Okay, right here, I got some more cardboard because I'm really into using cardboard. And I just traced out that sign from the Dollar Tree and cut me a piece out. I wanted it bigger than my little styrofoam square here. Now, we're using the Coke on this too. I try to cut off a small... Okay, I'm hot gluing it down to the cardboard now. I tried to cut off a small piece to make so I could decorate it better, but it just didn't seem to be going that way. So, anyway, I just, excuse me, squeezed a bunch of it off there. Yep, like a crazy person. I squeeze it on there. And then I take that spatula from the Dollar Tree and I start like smoothing it out. Now, it's not going to be perfect, y'all. And it's going to look like it's homemade, which is cool with me. Because otherwise, you can use that modeling stuff and use it as fondant. Is that what it's called? Anyway, whatever. And put it over top of your cake and you could have it completely smooth. But no, I like this better. So anyway... just slapping it on there. And then, what I do is take a old paintbrush and I dip it in water and I go over top of that to smooth that out better. Yeah, see? I don't even know if I showed me doing it, but yeah, there you go. So I smoothed it out a bit more, but it didn't make it crack on top, but that's okay. I'm going to cover it. So I give it 2 coats of Crimson Chalk Paint by Waverly. Oh my gosh. And I'm going to take that napkin. Isn't that cute? And I'm going to take my masking tape. Now, y'all, this was 3-ply, and it took those 2 plies off together at the same time. That's a fabulous way to separate your napkins and have absolutely no problem. I can't even with that. But anyway, no, I'm not mad at it at all. I'm going to cut my little Santa Claus out, and I decided that red is just too much, so I'm going to paint the top of it white with my Rust-Only White chalk paint. And I did have to give it 2 coats because red is red, and it really wants to show through. So now we're putting some Mod Podge on there. Very, very thin layer of Mod Podge. And I'm going to lay my little napkin on here. You know how they got like the little faces and decorations and the SpongeBobs and all that jazz on cakes? That's what I want to do. So that's what I did with my Santa Claus. So I put my saran wrap down, rub it down to get all the wrinkles out, y'all. And it works. It works. It's so simple. And you don't rip your napkin unless you like are rubbing really hard. But then I fold what's left and rub all the wrinkles out as I dry it with my heat gun. And I'm just going to cut the excess off here because you go sanding that, you're going to have an absolute disaster. Whew, y'all. Anyway, then I'm taking, that's the one that I had that I was using. It's the last one I had or ran out. And I mix it up real good. I did put just a tad of white chalk paint in it because it was a little bit dry. And I put some of my glitter in there, my shiny glitter. And just going to slap it, literally just slap it and bang it down into my bag. Now, I didn't use a tip on this one because, like I said, the bags exploded on me 3 times. And I'm like, I can't. I give up. So, anyway, just massage it down in there real good. And make sure you get all the bubbles out that you can that's possible. Because you get a bubble caught in it, then it goes, and it just spits out stuff all over your project. And you're like, no. That's what happened to my pumpkin pie. Just cut the tip off. Woo, I can breathe a minute. And I'm just going to pop me some icing all the way around my little cake here. Now, with this cake, I went extra. You know me, though. I'm extra. Go big or go home, right? Anyway, I went big. But I went kind of downhill with my popping there. But that's okay. Brrr, brrr. Look at that. That's what it's like. Oh, anyway. And I go right around the bottom and the top and then up the sides. And look how crooked that is. Gee whiz. But anyway, I don't care. It's cute as mine. Look at those little sprinkles. Those are some of them I got from the Amazon. They got little Santa Clauses and swirls on them. And I think they're adorable. But anyway, I couldn't just pour them on there because, so I took my tweezers and I placed them on there. Now here I'm taking some puffy paint. And I'm making little snowflakes that's on the side of my cake and putting some clear glitter. And then I take, I dump that off, of course. And then I take green puffy paint and I make the little swirlies like that's on the little sprinkles. And I did red on the opposite side. And I don't know what I'm doing here. And I took and put like whatever color puffy paint I used that color glitter. So I put green glitter on that one. Ooh, green glitter on that one. Yeah. And a lot of it apparently emptied that little pack. Those little packs I got from the Dollar Tree, y'all. They had all different kind of colors in them. But put little snowflakes on them and with my little glitter and decorated my cake. And that side looks like he's got the measles because it was in red. But anyway, I think this is adorable, y'all, and something cute to set around. And it'd be a fun thing to do with your kids. Like decorate little, and look, I put puffy paint in his beard and his hat and his hair. No, just his hat and his beard. Well, that is his hair. Anyway, y'all. Okay, y'all. Right here, I got one of those glasses again from the Dollar Tree. And I'm taking poo noodle. I've always had a hard time saying that. And I'm going to cut about inch pieces, inch size slices. I don't know why I'm doing it so slow. But there you go. And I'm going to paint them both in Truffle chalk paint by Waverly. And I painted the inside of stuff, but not the bottom of them. So I'm going to take, okay, there's that lightweight spackle. I got that from Menards. And there it is. I think it was like $8 for the thing. And I just can't find it at the Dollar Tree. And it wasn't a bad deal. So anyway, and I used almost every bit of it. And that's the other 2 bag. And, well, that's the bag. Sorry, not the other 2. And the all that jazz from the Dollar Tree. Now, you'll see why I ended up not using it in the other pieces. I think I'm working backwards here, but I'm just going to, I don't know why I put it in that bowl, so you don't have to do that. But mix it up really good, and then put it in your popping bag. But, yeah, like I said, go somewhere else and get them, because this thing just, I mean, it gave me fits. But I'm going to take one piece of my pool noodle there and put it down on my little glass mug. My mama used to have mugs real fancy, and she always made pudding look like this in them, and I think that's where I got it from. And then I was like, well, it looks like cake. But anyway, then I put the other piece, and I put more spackling, and then I put some sprinkles on it. And, yeah, they kept falling off because my whipped cream was wonky. But, you know, that's how I do things. And I got that little spoon. It was wooden. I painted it red and put a little peppermint on it. And I'm going to take one of them plain cherries, berries from the Dollar Tree, and put a cherry on top. Yep. I don't know why. Yep. Anyway, stick my spoon in it, and I put a little wreath with a bow on the front of it. And there that is. And I think that's my husband's favorite, which I like it too. But isn't it adorable? Oh my gosh. And he's like, it looks so real. I should have just tricked him and said, I made you a treat, and gave it to him and see what happened whenever he tried to eat it. But yeah, I didn't do that. Okay, I got one of those little things there from the Dollar Tree, and these car waxing sponges. Yeah, so anyway, they just look like they'd be little cakes to me. So I painted it in burnt umber. I painted two of them in burnt umber. And you could use one of those, but I didn't think about it until after the fact. So here's what I did. I took a ribbon spool, used up one. It was smaller, than that one's bigger because your little jar there goes at an angle. And then I glued my little cake on. Now, I take that green paint from Folk Art, and I mix it in with my lightweight spackle, and that was like too green. So, I put a little bit of burnt umber in it, and black. I'm sorry. I put a few drops of black in it and mixed it up real good and try to tame it down some. It didn't really. I needed to put more black, but neither here nor there. So I was going to do a cute little scene on this cake with little trees and snow on the ground and all that jazz. And I was showing you my bag's leaking there. And I'm like, what's going to happen next? I don't know. But anyway, it didn't quite work. Dude, are you kidding me? Really? That's just how my luck goes. So, anyway, I just took one of them little spatulas from the Dollar Tree and just started spreading it around the best I could. And then I, tapped it some to make it look halfway decent. And I put two little gingerbread men in there that I painted. And I put the little gingerbread sprinkles on there. And there it is. And I put some of that red tubing from the Dollar Tree on there. And I think it's cute. Not my favorite. Nothing went the way it was supposed to. But there you go. Okay. Back to the poo noodle, y'all. Anyway, so I just cut some slices off. I cut 6, actually. And I'm going to paint 3 of them in the truffle chalk paint by Waverly. And 3 of them in the plaster chalk paint by Waverly. I'm making some more little cookies. Now, all my bags are busted by then. And I took the spare green I had. I put it in a Ziploc baggie. Twisted it up real good. Cut the tip off of it. And, yeah, it's just as good for what I wanted it for, So, on this one, I'm going to build a little tree. I do that on this one and one of the white ones. And that one's tinier. But anyway, I end up doing 2 of them. So, yeah. And I put little sprinkles on it. See, there's my other little tree on my white one. What is that? So, anyway, and I put sprinkles on it. Little peppermint on top of my tree. I just did different things with them, y'all. Whatever I thought was cute and would look good. So, see, and then that one I put just the white cream and one of those little frosted cherries on top. And I cut up one of them little sprinkles because they're a little bit too big. And put them on my little cookie. And, then I take some puff paint. And I decorate every one of the cookies. And there they are. I mean, they're cute. They're not my favorite, but they're cute. I just wanted to try, do something different. And that's what I came up with. Okay, y'all, I got those votives there from the Dollar Tree. 4 of them come in a pack. I've had them for a while. And I took some of them wooden spoons. I didn't know what size I was going to need, so I painted 4 of them. I painted them silver, and I taped them off and painted the ends gold. Okay, y'all, look at that. I got a paint marker. I found a paint marker at the Family Dollar. It's a white one. It's the only color they had. But, dude, I just like, let's see how it works. Because paint markers are expensive. And I was like, let's see. It worked great. So for $1, Family Dollar, you can get a paint marker. Okay, so I take those small styrofoam balls that you get from the Dollar Tree, and I paint both of them. I stick skewers in them, paint both of them in the burnt umber. And then all my little Vodas, I painted them black. And I take those little silver snowflake stickers I got from the Dollar Tree, and I put one on each of my little votive there. And I'm taking some of that tissue paper. I know it's pretty, isn't it? I got it at Sam's last year, and I'm going to push it down inside my little votive with my little ball. I was going to make truffles here, but again, this messed up because I went to a different bag, and there you go. It messed up on me. I'm like, ah! It hurts my head. Anyway, so I put hot glue in there, and I wrapped the ball in the tissue paper and shoved it down in there. That's the only way I knew how to glue that tissue paper down in there without burning the snot on myself. And then after I get it in there, I trim it down where I want it, which I should have glued my ball in there, but I didn't yet. Now I glue my ball in there. Just put hot glue all around my ball, stick it down in there, and I do that to both of them. So anyway, yeah, that one had a lot of paper left over. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I need a glue stick. Alright, sorry y'all, still trimming. And then I take some puff paint and I'm putting like the cream on it and all that stuff. And then I was going to put a little dab of that on top, and that one went way wrong. It just went way wrong. And Jessie wanted to see what I was doing because she wanted to eat my little truffles, and I wouldn't let her, and she just was not happy about it. But anyway, I figured a lot of y'all would want to see her, and if you don't, just fast forward. So anyway, I just ended up putting icing all over the top of both of them. Very difficultly. And I take hazelnut chalk paint, and I drizzle all over the top of one, and I make my little caramel. That's what I'm thinking in my head. Or it could be, what's that? Butterscotch. And I take those little green, I think I used the red one. I used the red ones. That tubing from Dollar Tree, and I sprinkle it on there. And I put burnt umber on the other one. And I put a cherry on top of both of them. And I stick my little sticks in, my little wooden sticks. There they are. Now, I think those are cute. This stuff is going to be in my living room or my kitchen one, and I think it's going to be just adorable, decorated for Christmas with this stuff, because I think this stuff is just so cute. And I've never done it before because I'm like, I don't want to feel like I'm copying everybody. That's a lot with me, y'all. That little mug from the Dollar Tree, I just stuck a paintbrush down in it and painted it because I was having trouble. I used the Dollar Tree white paint and tried to, put it in, swirl it around, and dump it upside down. Did not work. Would not dry, and left blotches all over my jar. But I just hot glue one of them straws. See, there's where I'm doing it. Hot glue one of them straws down in there. And I'm taking this clay. I found that clay at the Dollar Tree, and I'm just balling it up, warming it up, patting it down. And y'all, with this stuff, if you can put a little bit of water on it to keep it from being as dry. So, yeah, that's always something you can do. Anyway, I don't know. I think I'll show you that later. But I got those cookie cutters. It looks like from the Dollar General, because it was $1, but I don't know how long ago I got them. And I'm just going to push all my little cookie cutters down in my clay. And in case you haven't noticed, I'm making some cookies. Sugar cookies. Anyway. It works so good, y'all. It just came right up from it. I was trying to be... But do it a little bit thicker, because I broke my Christmas tree. I was so sad. But if you put a little bit of water on it and rub your finger on it, it'll smooth out the top. Won't be bumpy and stuff. So there they are. And my little angels' faces, I made 2 angels. I painted in that peach color. And then my stocking and my Santa hat, I painted in the red. And then, of course, I take my puff paint. Well, not of course. And I decorate my little snowman and my Christmas trees and my little angels. I put little designs on them, y'all. So cute with some glitter. I ended up decorating her up more. Yeah, and I took puff paint and put it on the ball of my hat and on my stocking around my hat. See, ain't she cute? And more glitter. And my Christmas tree, where I broke it down at the bottom, the whole bottom half came off. I was able to cover it up with that puff paint, thank goodness. Anyway, yeah. So, and I ended up putting some white on that too. And my gingerbread man, I just gingerbread manned him, you know, just your typical gingerbread man stuff. I did give him a bow tie. Excuse me. And here's everything. Now, I made those tags and that sign, but normally they turned out terrible. I'm just frustrated, but it says, not for sale, property of Santa. And there's my milk and cookies for Santa, and I think those are cute. Yeah, they look real. I think so. Anyway, okay. I got one of those boxes from the Dollar Tree, and I painted the sides and the inside top lid. I just needed the top. And I'm going to trace out this candy cane paper I got at Hobby Lobby, and we're going to Mod Podge it on the top of our little lid. Yeah. And then, I don't know. And, well, there you go. I take one of them little candle holders from the Dollar Tree, and I painted it white. And I'm going to take that, I give it 2 coats, and I'm going to take that ribbon there I got from the Walmart, and I'm going to wrap it all around my little lid of my, that. Anyway, there's the other one I painted, with the truffle, and I put some, spackling around it, and put those little white berries I pulled off a pick on there, and I take that, but I change it completely up, and I take that doorknob hanger thing and pull the little candy cane ribbon off of it, and then I'm going to hot glue my, yeah, that. I'm going to do that. Very slowly, apparently. And then I'm going to hot glue my little ribbon on my bow on the front of the thing. And then I take that more of that red ribbon and I wrap it around the base of my candle holder. And, oh, I put a little pick on it. Yeah, I hot glued that on there. Then I hot glued one of them red jingle bells from that door hanger on there. Almost burnt myself. You see me? Yeah. And then there it is together. And I end up putting the spackling all over the top of it. Adding red berries. Some little, those things, and a candy cane in the middle of it. And I think that's so cute. I think it looks so much better. Yes, I do. I think that's pretty. That's my daughter's favorite, that one. And I'm going to show it to you for 3 days. Okay. Then this is a, burner cover. It's the small one, and I painted the top and the inside white. I'd been using that, setting everything on it, so I just went ahead and used it. So, and it had stuff all over it. But I'm going to take that paper there from the Dollar Tree. I only had pieces of it, and I was like, oh, I got 2 pieces big enough to fit it together. Well, guess what? It was different color. One of it was more white, and one of it was more brown, which, yay! You know, just how it goes. And usually you can put it together and you can't tell that you pieced it together, but because that was different colors, you so could. But I just cut off the excess and I put some Mod Podge on the top of it. And I take this ribbon here I got at the Walmart and I pleat it all the way around it. So I glue it and then I fold it back and I glue that little fold that I made. And then you know what I mean? You bend it back. You know how you do a pleat? You like lay it down and fold it back. Because my hands are always in the way. I got a new setup. I just haven't got it set up yet because my table's a mess because I've been working on this video since last Tuesday before Thanksgiving. Yeah, right? Anyway, so then I take one of those vases from Dollar Tree and I paint it in hazelnut. Now, just to finish it off, I just cut it off and I put a little like hem like seam there. See? Because I didn't want it just being ribbon all sticking out everywhere. And I pleated it one last time and hot glued it down. So, it was that simple. Well, and I think that's cute. That little hem all the way, or that little skirting all the way around my little cake pan. That's the vase that I painted in the hazelnut. I just wanted y'all to see. And then I take that ribbon and I go all the way around the bottom of my vase, making sure I stick it down in those ridges because I want it to look a little bit pleated, you know? So, anyway, I just hot glue it down in there real well. And then I put a little hem in that, fold that down, fold that back. Anyway, and then I go around where all the, like it was sticking out on the bottom because I didn't glue it on the bottom. And I went in all the ridges, like, yeah, that I did with originally. I know, right? And I put a little bit of hot glue. I go up underneath the ribbon and tack it all down all the way around inside the ridges. I know. Gee whiz, y'all. And then I'm going to take that cement glue from the Dollar Tree and some hot glue. And it's not from the Dollar Tree. It's Gorilla. And I'm just going to glue my little cake pan here together. I made this for my pecan pie. And here it is. I think it's so pretty. I love it. And look at my little candy canes on top of it. It's so pretty. I love it. I hope y'all like it too. I'm in love with it. I think I showed it to you for a minute because, again, yeah. And there it is with my little pecan pie on it. I think it's so cute. Oh, my gosh. What y'all think? Yeah. I know. Right? And, yeah. Okay. And that little silver pan, or whatever that is, tray, I got at the Dollar Tree. And I take that candy cane paper from the Hobby Lobby, and I put it down in there, and I run my finger all the way around it because I want to make sure that I don't want to cut it too small. You know what I mean? So I was very, very careful about doing it, and actually cut it a little bit big just to make sure, and had to go around it again because I didn't want to cut it too small. So anyway, make sure it fits down in there. Take my Mod Podge, I put it around that edge real good because I do want to make sure it sticks down all the way around the, yeah. And you just need a light layer, y'all. Y'all don't need that much, because it's going to stick. It's Mod Podge. It sticks your fingers together if you're not careful. And I take crimson chalk paint, and I paint the edge of my little pan, and I paint the little tiny dots with a really small brush all the way around my little pan. Yeah, crazy, right? And then that little cake stand, I know what it's called, but I don't know. I got that last year at Kroger when it was on sale for 25 cents. I picked up about 6 of them. And I just put the end of my paintbrush in the paint and daub it all the way around there like that. There it is. And I think that's adorable. And of course, that's where the cookies and milk for Santa go. Yeah, see? There it is. With the cookies on it. And I think it's just adorable. And here's everything, y'all. I mean, I was going to say, can you believe it? No, I can't believe it because, look, this video is forever long. It's actually not as long as some of them I put out, but this one actually took longer than any of them do. But I'm pleased with it. And I've been asked by bajillion of you, like I said, to do some treats and sweets and stuff like that. And I know I can't add anything that anybody else doesn't, but it was fun to do it. And I hope you all like it, and I hope you all enjoy it as much as I did. My husband even looked at me, I'm like, I can't help it, I'm having too much fun. So, anyway, I hope y'all have a blessed weekend, and I'm going to show my perky prizes next video, and I got something else to show y'all. Y'all are going to die from this company that, I'm telling you, y'all going to be happy with. It ain't going to be one of them crazy things, but, a lousy day, I'm showing you this forever. I don't know, you want me to sing you a song? Because I want to make sure that you got to see every bit of it. Oh, no. Anyway, I love y'all. Have a great weekend. Bye.